Hi, I'm Chrstopher Knight, and you're watching Reality Check TV.
Mr. Chrstopher Knight, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. I'm at Krofft Kon.
Yes.
Where everything is creative.
Everything and anything. Now, of course, for those of you who might be living under a rock, you might recognize this gentleman from a certain show called the Brady Bunch. Would that be correct?
That would be it. Yeah. I mean, can't escape it. Yeah.
But I want to know, when did you first come across Sid and Marty, as far as their work, Sid and Marty Krofft? Anything in particular you saw on TV? Or?
I mean, it's sort of a mashup. If I knew or was a fan of Sid and Marty's programming before the Brady Bunch, but I don't think so, because I'll have to do some research to find out if Land of the Lost and Sigmund and Seamunts, I do believe that they were in the 70s after it already done the Brady Bunch. So, but I was a fan of theirs in that time frame for a short while. Land of the Lost was one of my favorite shows. So
now, of course, you worked with Sid and Marty Krofft.
I worked with them in '76. Yeah, a few years after the show, the original Brady Bunch was canceled. We were asked to come back and reprise our roles in the Brady Bunch Variety Hour.
So what was your experience like with that particular show?
That was weird, because I'm not really a song and dance man, and it was. But it was a really positive experience. It's where I got to know Sid and Marty, work closely with them, and realize their genius. And Sid's imagination is something that Marty was then entrusted to bring about. But I learned my appreciation for color from Sid.
There it is. Now, first of all, whenever you make public appearances, either conventions or anything like that, what's the one episode people want to talk to you the most about as far as the Brady Bunch goes?
Which one episode?
Yeah,
No, they asked me what our favorite episode is, and I think we all answer with the same answer. For us, it was the experience of doing the show, not watching it, so our favorite episode was Hawaii, and the 3 episodes that were the Hawaii trilogy. So, because we got to go to Hawaii.
Yeah. Well, mine is when you change your voice. When you change your voice.
The tarantula, right? Why? Well, that was a bleak week for me, because I thought they were pointing out that I couldn't sing. Personally, there was a lot of angst involved with that show, but it worked. I mean, as a show, it's a funny show. So
no, it's kind of it's funny how, like, when you do a show like the Brady Bunch, the impact that it makes on fans for years and years to come.
Yeah, you can't have any. That's something that continues to surprise. Because it was a television show in a period of time, and that it continues to live, and I continue to get asked questions about, is really sort of its legacy, that it doesn't really die. It has a level of importance of, in our idea of the American family, and an appreciation in all things that are positive about brotherhood, because that's really what it was about, finding your space in the family, being someone's brother, extended beyond just being a Brady brother to my castmates and to the other Brady members of the family, but to America, really.
But were you aware at the time you were filming it of the impact, or you just thought, it's just another episode?
You can't possibly know. It's entertainment in that time. That's all. It was, and then you expect it'd be something that no one would be talking about. It wouldn't be on the air after 6 months. And it's been 53 years. So, I mean, no, you have no idea. It's transcended its original intent. And, it's a rarefied position, to be in. I'm grateful for it. But it continues to amaze me that,
Because one of my favorite episodes is when you saved the girl's life, and then the parents wanted to thank you, and you kept asking about all.
I was the Brady kid. Most have to go sideways, So you get a little fat head. You save a girl, and they're going to give you anything you want. You take everything, until you find out that maybe it's not the right choice.
Now, what's happening right now in the life of Chrstopher Knight? What you got going? Anything that people can look forward to?
Just recently in February, Barry and I are doing an episodic recap of the Brady Bunch as a podcast called The Real Brady Bros, available anywhere podcasts are downloadable. And I couldn't have anticipated how much fun we'd have in doing it. I mean, episodic recaps are becoming popular as podcasts, but not one like ours where we're recapping something from 50 years ago. So I mean, literally, it's reminiscing about stuff that we can hardly remember. And we watch the shows for the first time in maybe 50 years.
Now, are you on social media, or you have a website where fans can keep up with what you're doing, any public appearances, things like that?
Real Chrstopher Knight on Instagram and on Facebook.
Facebook? And a website, anything?
No website, just Facebook and Instagram.
Well, there it is, folks. Right after you watch this episode, I want you to go online and follow the man on Instagram. And
take a listen to our podcast, The Real Brady Bros, because it's a gas. It really is a lot of fun.
Well, thank you very much, Chrstopher Knight, for being on Reality Check TV.